What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be learning the legendary song Green Eyes by Coldplay. Now, before we get into it, I would like to ask that if you find this guitar tutorial helpful, that you consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate that a lot. Now let's get into it. You are watching Logan's Lessons. Let's start with the verse. I'll show you the chords, then the strumming pattern. We begin with an A major chord. To play an A major chord, I like to bar across the D, G, and B strings with my index finger on the second fret. A second fret bar across the D, G, and B strings with my index finger. Just sound like that. Alternatively, you could place your first finger on the second fret of your D string, your middle finger on the second fret of your G, and your third finger on the second fret of your B. Some people prefer to do it that way. I personally prefer this. Whatever floats your boat. So you go from that A major chord to an E major chord. To play an E major chord, you will place your middle finger on the second fret of your A string, your third finger on the second fret of your D, and your first finger on the first fret of your B string. Thirdly, we have a B minor chord. To play a B minor chord, you will place your first finger on the second fret of your A string, your third finger on the fourth fret of your D, your pinky on the fourth fret of your G string, and your middle finger on the third fret of your B string. That's a B minor chord. And lastly, we have a B minor 7 chord. Now, you're going to need to bar across the second fret to be able to accomplish this with your index finger. And then all you're going to have to do is, from the B minor chord, is just take your pinky finger off. So you expose that note, the second fret of your G string. So, we have an A major to an E major, a B minor, and then a B minor 7. Now, regarding our right hand, we have a down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. The emphasis on the second down. So down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Emphasis on the 2 and the 4, really. So A, E, to B minor. Now, you switch to the B minor 7 on the up, down, up of the fourth time through the strumming pattern, rather than what you might think on the fourth strumming pattern. So you have a down, up, down, up, E, down, up, B minor, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, change. That's the strumming pattern. Do that with me. That's the verse. Moving on, we have the chorus. Now I'm going to split the chorus up into 2 separate chord progressions, one for the first half of the chorus and one for the second. The first half starts on a B minor chord, same strumming pattern as before, by the way. So then we travel on to a D major. To play a D major, we're going to place our first finger on the second fret of our G string, our third finger on the third fret of our B string, and our middle finger on the second fret of our high E. Then to an A major, to an E major. So B minor, D, A, E, and you do that twice. Allow me to demonstrate. Do that with me. Okay, now the second half. Just like the first half of the chorus, we start on a B minor chord. Travel on over to a D. But then the A major chord splits a bar with a G major chord. To play a G major chord, you will place your middle finger on the third fret of your low E string, your first finger on the second fret of your A, your third finger way down here on the third fret of your B string, and finally your pinky finger on the third fret of your high E. So the A major splits a bar with that. So, and then you go to a D major chord again. So the second half of the chorus will go from a B minor to a D, A, G, D, like this. After that, you land on a B minor chord, which you play 4 times. I'll play the second half of the chorus chord progression for you. Do that with me now. Now in context with the rest of the chorus. You drop into a second verse, which is identical to the first verse, and then a second chorus, which is identical to the first chorus. But then you get into an outro of sorts, where we go from that B minor coming out of the chorus to A major, back to B minor, B minor again, and that drops you back into like a stripped down version of the verse. And you land on that B minor. And that is how you play Green Eyes by Coldplay. If you have a song request, please comment it or DM me. If you wish to be notified of future videos, hit that bell. I sincerely hope that you are well. Please do me a favor and hit that like button blue. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. I hope this video has been a blessing. You've been watching Logan's Lessons.